John Drabo adishama ya mamunyina adwuma makwaba eba United Television so yakase bo twa to na juwe and I the ship house abeka junction eba bebe so na ye ka musabwafo this way chocolate drink and the coffee drink bit fufu na fe ni tabekwan special so esimanimu and special drink the best point service saloons and best assurance ani makoyi and na afa yakase bo yinkwan sama e de bremu no etifi semnie
kwanya bibima befa so anya sika ede ahwa ma wiem saka yakoye no ma ye ho hyiemu e wo Netherlands ne
na soga na hwe say bi okoye aduan bi o se ma min taste kakra enti soga na hwe ma min taste gana kakra no eno hu nsam dwumade bi akoso ne ye de ho amane bo beba
ensam no eye nkomodie na de wo mu bia ne de bebre mu bidin ede afia ede wa akode mene
eja kwabena
apensam no nchiremu eni Global Center on Adaptation Amo any Africa Union, FNSU Africa Development Bank, IMF, any eku ahodo no ayehyiemu ewo Netherlands ememu nam so amagane mampanyi na adoda kwakufu ado akobi enye ono nko eye bibimemu penifo ne amammu penifo ena etena se asinkunya hwe kwampon befa so menye sika ede ahwe wiemu sakraye bone ho na afenso ye de abo aduane ho ban
AP with its laser focus on food security, resilient infrastructure, climate finance, and youth employment is Africa's solution to the multiple crises we face. The program intends to mobilize some $25 billion over 5 years to scale up and accelerate adaptation action. The African Development Bank has, in a truly laudable gesture, committed to providing half of the amount. This is evidence that Africa has the leadership and determination to engage in solutions to her own problems. But Africa needs its friends from across the world also to scale up their support for concrete adaptation solutions delivered through the AAAP. We expect these friends to manifest their solidarity and friendship by delivering the other half, just as we believe the time is long overdue for the developed countries to make good on their annual $100 billion pledge for climate adaptation. As chair of the Climate Vulnerable Forum, Ghana will also push COP27 to deliver on the commitment to doubling adaptation finance alongside other priorities. Financing climate adaptation makes economic sense. It is much more cost-effective than paying the bills every time they're due for increasingly frequent and severe climate shocks and disasters. As a middle-income country, Ghana stands to lose out of the effects of more acute and frequent climate hazards. Thankfully, through the AAAP, we're making progress in addressing the climate emergency. The Ghana Roadmap for Climate Resilient Infrastructure, which was launched earlier this year, provides an investment blueprint for adaptation in Ghana, highlighting in stark terms the cost of inaction. By 2050, climate impacts could lead to some $4 billion in damages to the transport sector. As a consequence, 80% of women and girls could lose access to health care. With AAAP support, the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund will access the Green Climate Fund to finance adaptation interventions to mitigate these risks for a safer, more prosperous future. We expect these initiatives to deliver tangible progress towards Ghana's adaptation and development objectives. By laying the foundation now, we bestow to future generations stronger, safer, and healthier communities. Young people have done the least to cause climate change, and yet will suffer its impact the most. Across Africa, the continent with the world's youngest population, we must scale up the solutions that deliver green jobs and resilient livelihoods. It is for them and future generations that we must all come together and use this summit as a turning point to create a more prosperous, greener, and fairer world. We cannot fail in this endeavor, as success is the greatest inheritance that we can leave for the current and future generations.
afahye bi akoso won kran ha no eye Ghana Investment Promotion Center for ene Ghana Tourism Authority paying for na kabo mu a wo mo ahyehye ni nyina ne so wato ni say taste Ghana na mo so mo ye de aboa se de be o man Ghana ya ha be ya kono na ho so tumi aba ha
STEM no ye eco science technology engineering mathematics asuen hunu ne ho empori aye man
It's about time we got a platform to bring everything Ghanaian at one place so people can experience within and without what we have. And so this concept came up 3 years ago from DIPC, that because they are into selling what Ghana does, they want to do this at one place so that Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture and all the other partners, the Ministry of Information, the GEPA, and Exim Bank, all of us can come together and make this happen. We thought it was a brilliant idea. And so first one successful, second one successful. And as a people who are not ready to go back, we're going to make this the best out of the 3. And so expect the best. You already, this evening, you had a feel of what's going to happen. You've seen some models, catwalk, fabrics, strictly African. And so it's more about the Eat Ghana, Feel Ghana, and everything Ghana in the middle of December in GH. And you know what to expect in December in Ghana. It is the hub for party. And so everything that we do in December, the agenda is to make sure that there is fun. And so people are going to perform, top artists. And you know the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture will never do anything tourism without the arts. And so it's an aggregation of all the assets we have in terms of tangible and intangible assets of Ghana.
It's also to showcase that there are many great things about Ghana. Ghana is a great place. This is a country in the center of the world where naturally we expect everything to radiate from. And maybe in the past, things haven't been as good, but now we think that things are going to be good. Even in the hardest of times, we still celebrate ourselves and the great things that we do. I mean, things are hard, but we are still eating jollof, we are still eating wachi, we are still eating abanku, we are still eating atu zafi, and we are alive. And so we celebrate that all in the Taste of Ghana on the 23rd and 24th of December to showcase our Ghanaianness. We are going to have a bit of the diaspora also play a role. Not just the Ghanaian diaspora, but the African diaspora. That includes people of African descent everywhere, a bit of the Caribbean with the Carnival, a bit of music from the North America, and then of course, our famous masquerade are going to be here on the Taste of Ghana to usher in the whole day.
ye be home so na yakwaba wonim ayi ahyanwan
ai China ni no
yes wasamba Ghana
ma wakwa ye mining auto minerals without license and at the same time Krampo no wasan sutu from agudi on kita license.
Okay enti ahyanwan
see deport no
enti ye don no samba Ghana no san be nya ho kwan ye adwuma kro na wo ye ya na nya adwuma pa enu ti e pound man koye no wasan beto aso ye enam kwa be so wura Ghana ha immigration for ehunu baby okoya adwuma no seba ne so okoya adwuma ho na ta na chinti otumi nya kokodu ye de oye no ye koba sankomo no ye bedi ye bisa se anye bia galamse kono o man Ghana ye di nkugu ana montwen ye ba sisi yae